Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. It's the and get more, we rock the most. It's the back and forth, it's the back and forth, it's the back and forth.
I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GDs, White Slow.
Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French crew if you want Espanol. The fuck?
Right, it's the back and forth. We're back in the building.
Oh, y'all must got something new going on.
That was hard, bro. Oh, that was dope. I love it.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. I love it. I love it, bro.
All right, thank you, man. Well, yeah, it's today, May 8th, 2024. Back and forth show number 91. What's going on, fellas?
Chilling, another day. What's going on with y'all?
Good to go. Good
Yeah,
to go.
man. Yes, sir.
Good to go. Good to go. So, how's everybody week been?
Long. I tell you that, long. Definitely.
Okay. All right, for sure. How about you, Mark?
Yeah. Oh man, you know it's been wonderful actually, man. You know, been hearing a lot of good comments, man. You know, congratulations. We actually hit number 4 on the charts, man, the gospel charts.
Okay.
I've actually come to learn that it's not just in the country, but it's global. So that's a huge thing. Yeah, so that's a huge thing, man. I was just like kind of shocked about, surprised about that. But
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, so we did it, man. We doing our thing.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good look right there. That's a good look. Yeah, man. So good to be back in the building this week. Again, it's May 8th, 2024, episode 91. We're in the building. Been a, no pun intended, but it's been a back and forth kind of week for me, myself. But, can't do nothing but hang on and bounce back, But other than that, y'all ready to get this thing going?
For sure.
All righty. Let me get that set up right here. All right. So again, right quick before we start, everybody that's out there checking us out, we'll be opening up the lines again this week after 9:30. So I'll be posting up the line. Actually, the link is posted on my Facebook page. In the it's pinned on it's the first message you see on there. So if anybody's interested in clicking on the link after 9:30, you can chime in the conversation we're having. Today we're talking about of course the big rap beef between Drake and Kendrick. And the question we're asking is the song Meet the Grams, did it go too far? But we'll discuss that later on in the show. All right, but right now, what's up? What's the confusion for?
You said Meet the Grams?
Yeah.
Why would you think that went too far?
Because I'm asking the question.
No, he just it's just a question.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking the question. So
yeah.
Just trying to pose a question. So, but we'll get into it when we get around to that.
Okay.
But yeah, all right. So here we go. This first link is This kid was working at, I'll play it and we'll talk about when we come back.
Are learning more after a weekend attack inside a Rockford Walmart leaves one person dead.
The 18-year-old victim, Jason Jenkins, was an employee at the store. Timothy Carter's accused of first-degree murder in his death. The 28-year-old's being held in the Winnebago County Jail. Carter appeared in court for the first time this afternoon. Drea Baroni was there. And Drea, what did you learn?
Mimi, just hours ago, Timothy Carter appeared over Zoom to a crowded courtroom inside the Winnebago courthouse. Friends and family of Jason Jenkins filled that room. The Auburn High School student was stabbed in the back while working at Walmart last night. He later died from his injuries. According to the criminal complaint, Carter was walking through the store with 2 knives, a kitchen knife and a hunting knife. Police say video shows him walking up to the 18-year-old with the knives and stabbing him in the back once while saying a racial slur. The coroner's report shows Jenkins later died of that stab wound. At the court hearing today, Jenkins' family and friends were visually distraught and angry. I even heard some of them yelling as they walked out of the courthouse less than 24 hours after Jason's murder. Rockford Public Schools offered grief counseling today at Auburn and Roosevelt High Schools. Coming up at 5, I'll have more on Carter's next court appearance and the push to keep him in jail. Mimi?
We'll continue to follow that. Thanks, Drea.
All right. So y'all see the story. A kid working, he's just at his job working, and some dude just randomly comes up to him and stabs him in the back and kills him. So go ahead, fellas. What y'all think?
Man, that's wild. Like, I can imagine that, because you walking around with a hunting knife and a butcher knife.
Mm-hmm.
How is that even possible? I can't even walk around Walmart without them asking to see my receipt, let alone some knives.
Right.
So you telling me all the thousands of eyes that Walmart has in their ceiling, which is the cameras, they can catch you shoplifting, boosting, but y'all can't spot that as soon as that occurs? That's a little weird. You feel what I'm saying?
Good point. Yeah.
Y'all just had somebody in their last week. Y'all had some cops or whatever they were, security officers, harassing other people in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
It was a female and a male. We just seen this in social media world. I just seen a reel about that.
Yeah.
But yet this dude can walk around, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Totally unchecked. Because you gotta, if you have a hunting knife and it's out, and you have a butcher knife, first of all, you didn't come in there with the butcher knife. You might have got it while you was in there.
Right.
But the hunting knife, you can't get a hunting knife just by, you go to the hunting section, you got to break the glass to get the knife. Anybody's going to hand you no knife.
Exactly. Right.
So you came with that one and you acquired another one.
Yeah, that's wild.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all that's premeditated, bro. That's another thing. You don't wake up and say, I'm going to go stab somebody there at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
That's been building up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, Mystery.
Yeah. Man, he took the words right out of my mouth. I agree 100% with everything that Getmo just said, man. Ain't no way you just gonna wake up and just be like, nice sunny day. Okay, I'm gonna stab somebody. No, I agree with everything he just said, man. That's right on point.
Yeah, and it's bad that when you're working, I don't know what his position was, but he must have just been on the floor or something like that, where somebody could just walk up to him. You know how customers walk up to you, ask you for something. Hey, do you know where something is at? You know what I'm saying? All right, Joey, just checking in with us. All right, what's up,
Joe?
Yeah, and
yo, what's up?
Yeah, so to know that somebody can just randomly walk up to you while you're stocking shelves, or you know what I'm saying?
Man, he had to be stocking.
Yeah, he had to be doing something on the floor that that had his attention involved in whatever he was doing.
He said his back was turned.
Yeah,
that's so he didn't. There ain't nobody gonna stand there with two knives walking up to me. I don't care what's in what aisle. I'm out of here. You got two knives in your hand. So they said his back was turned. So he stabbed him in the back and screamed out a racial slur.
Yeah.
So
that's the weak part about it. But it's like nowadays.
Yeah.
And again, those people are going through it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get there, but they're having some problems right now and they're lashing out. So this is part of that, you know what I'm saying? But I just want everyone out there that got those kind of jobs, stocking, register, whatever it is, you got to really, really keep your head on a swivel now.
You got to build well.
Yeah, because there was a story here about a couple of years ago about this guy who was walking up to random black guys asking questions like, hey, do you know where this is at? And they would be like, oh yeah, so if you go around the corner and while they trying to help him out, he's stabbing him right there. He just break out a knife and stab him. So you can't even help a random stranger because you don't know what kind of
you can't
now. Yeah,
you can't, and that goes for male and female. You can't.
Yeah. So that's totally messed up. Yeah, that's totally messed up, man. All right, so check this out. This is a little man advice. I think I like this here, so I want y'all to check this out and tell me what y'all think.
I don't mess with a bunch of niggas, man. That's why I be doing my own thing, man. These niggas nowadays are too emotional and they talk too much. First of all, I believe that a man shouldn't even be doing all that talking. I was brought up in an era where men ain't do all that talking. See, all that talking leads to gossip. That gossiping leads to beef and problems and all of this other stuff. And then these niggas too emotional. You don't like they poster. You can unfollow a nigga and the nigga be in his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because you hurt his feelings. They don't know how to control their emotions, bro. That's why I stay away from all these niggas, man. A bunch of this stuff that's going on is because niggas don't know how to control their emotions and they talk too much. That's why a lot of these women don't respect these niggas. They know they got bitch tendencies. You know what I'm saying? No matter how tough you are, how masculine you are, you know what I'm saying? If you got bitch tendencies, it's gonna show. And that's what the problem be, man. A lot of these niggas really be having feminine traits on the fool. That's why they gotta gossip and do all of that. The moment they get mad, they come on social media and tell everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit weak as hell, bro.
All right.
Wow.
Man, all right. So bro just broke it down. So all right, fellas, y'all chime in. What y'all think about that?
What you think, Mystery?
Man, I believe it, man. Man, that was straight up 100%, man. That's why I don't use the word trust. Only time I use the word trust is I trust in God, but other than that, man, I believe in people until they show me different. You know, I have a handful of people, you know, that I really can confide into because he's exactly right, man. You tell, you know, one of the homies something, your closest friend, and then, you know, here we go in his feelings, and he's accidentally telling something by talking to either one of his girls, because a lot of men do that. They go back and they talk to their girls, yo, babe, let me tell you what Corey did. You know, he did such and such and such and such. And then she going off telling her friends about it, and there you go. So, you know, and I can say this, man. I can say this, you know, nothing against you Get Mo, because I believe in you, but Dollar, like for me, you know, you one of them guys, man, I can talk to because I know it's gonna stay between us. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been like that for years. You're a real good solid one. And Get More, I believe you're a good solid one too, man. You know, it's just that, you know, Dollar and I relationship, you know, is a little bit, you know, a little bit different than as you and Dollars is a little bit different than you and I, whatever. So I mean, I hope you understand what I'm saying, but I'm just keeping it 1,000, man, you know. But yeah, he's absolutely right, man. He's absolutely right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
Well, he right. That's why you have rap beef today in this world. One, because they love to pillow talk to these bras, buddy. And they run around with the same bras. So that's one. Two, yes, these niggas have female tendencies. I ain't even trying to be funny. I can make tons of jokes about all these cats because they do. They do. You see what I'm saying? That pillow talking is deadly nowadays. And most of the time, that's when they be doing them female tendencies. And that's why the girls don't respect them, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why as soon as they leave the dude's presence, what happens? The girl go tell all the business. Well, you said this about this dude, and you said that about this dude. She'll get out in public and say it. She'll say it on Instagram. She'll say it on Facebook. And guess what the sad part about it is? You told her. You feel me? When you was laying up with her, you told her all the information. She wouldn't have known nothing.
Yeah.
Look at back in the day. I know y'all seen that reel where they said somebody set up Ja Rule, and it was Ashanti. And I mean, I set up Ja Rule, set up a dude from Mobb Deep for the little takeover joint, the ballerina picture. Because him and Ashanti went to the same ballerina school.
Yeah.
So that should show you right there. Who was pillow talking? Bird was like, yeah, I need some dirt. I need some dirt to help Jay-Z. And what happened? She found some dirt. Pillow talking.
Yeah.
That's one instance. That's just one instance right there.
Yeah.
Then you got some other instances, man. Look. Rick Ross' baby mama came out, told Drake, holla at me, because Rick Ross been talking funky about you. Now you see she was right.
Yeah.
That's why they came out with Champagne Moments and said how you was a lame and all of this. So it gives a lot of validity to what Rick Ross' baby mama was saying about Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Was talking shit behind Drake back. Hell yeah, he made a whole song about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I can keep going on and on, but you see my point. I can make points out of all of this.
Yeah. I mean, I have experience where or seen, you know, where cats get mad because somebody unfriended them. I mean, it's just it's just social media. I mean, it's just social media, man, and it's not the end of the world if somebody unfriends you or whatever. I mean, it may sting a little bit because I guess depending on how you felt about that person, and then they unfriended you. But other than that, it's not the end of the world. But a man shouldn't get in his feelings because another man unfriended him, or you know what I'm saying, or things like that. And there has been situations like that, and it gets heated too. That's the reason why a lot of days nowadays, not even with just text messages, but when you make certain posts online, you got to pretty much watch your wording because people read posts different. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not all caps, you can just make your post with all lower caps, and someone can still probably see it like you screaming on me. So you know what I'm saying? So
it's the interpretation. That's the funny part. It's the interpretation, bro. You know, but see, this is what you got to think though. If they're reading it like this, they have that feeling that that's how you feel or how they would feel about it. It's the perception for real. Because I can say, come outside. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna pull up and I say, come outside. Some people like, damn, don't be rushing me. What did you mean? I just telling you I'm here. Come on outside. You know, it's all about how you interpret something.
Right.
When they read it, they're reading it how they think about you and how they feel in their brain about you at that moment.
Yeah. That is wild.
So now you got people saying, why you well, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what it is.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you guys a question, man, and tell me, is this like, you know, a man in his feelings, or you know, he's just trying to get some understanding. Okay, so let's just say me and Gitmo. Let's say Gitmo unfollow me, right? And then I'm looking like, okay, you know, why he unfollow me? So if I hit him up, be like, hey, bro, what's up? You know, he'd be like, oh, everything's good, man. What's going on? And then I'll be like, hey, why you unfollow me? You know, on Facebook. You know, and he may have his own reasons. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that yet, but is that me getting in my feelings, or is that me just trying to get an understanding?
What you think, DB?
I see it as just somebody just trying to figure out, you know, is everything good on the level? Because sometimes being unfriended on Facebook and social media can spill over into real life, because somebody could be that mad at you that they just blocking you on your phone and the social media. So I think just checking in and saying, hey, Mo, we good? I mean, I saw that, you know, you unfriended me. And if Mo's saying, oh, we good, then they may not be on him. There may be some technical glitch that happened online, because a lot of people get unfriended and it don't even be happening. Like the person that unfriend them. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on how the person is. Now I can see if you was on some, hey man, let me see hey man, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I thought we was cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Mark ain't gonna come off like that. But I know some people that'd be like, blow your phone up. Hey man, well, I mean, you know, what's up? I thought we was cool, homie. I mean, damn, I went to fucking I don't see you on. Some people do that. Some people get really dramatic, man. So I think in that scenario, then by it being you, I don't think you would go overboard where some people might. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's just the way some people just perceive things, because we've been doing this text messaging thing over 20 years. So a lot of us still ain't got it. A lot of us still ain't got it. Some like Mo said, some people just read it to it different, and it's something as simple as come outside. Like, what the hell why you trying to rush me? Yeah, it can be something. For real though, it'd be something as simple as that. Yeah, let me see somebody checking in. Hold on, right quick. All right, that's Joy checking in again. Okay, for sure. That was him from earlier.
Yeah,
okay.
A good one.
Yeah, so
this look. So check this out. This is what I was going to add to it though. Both of y'all's answers came with communication. That was the first line. You didn't jump the gun. You see what I'm saying? That's what y'all think about it.
Yeah.
You didn't jump the gun. You didn't automatically go to the worst case scenario. You said, let me step up and communicate first and ask. Now,
right.
Once you hit me and say, do we got a problem or something? And I'll be like, nah, bro. And your friend will tell you why. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's, man, I'm going through something. I just, you know, I shut down from everybody. I just thought, you know, that's cool.
Right.
But if I ask you and I have an open line of communication, the moment you turn around and be a smart ass or something like that, or you try to get very snappy or some bullshit with me, that's when I know you have malice behind unfriending me. So you feel some type of way.
Mhm.
See, as long as normally men will give you that extension of communication first before we just go into straight. That's when the dude was just talking about the little feminine stuff. That's when you jump into feminine stuff. When you jump to the conclusion and you automatically on defense mode. That's that bullshit.
Right.
Because if you're a man and you say, "Hey, I'm offering line of communication," the man can even say, "Yeah, he got a problem with you."
Right.
Let's flip it. He got a problem with you, but he gonna tell you the problem. He not gonna just, "Oh, we just beefing." Anybody ever do that shit? You feel me?
Right.
That's the difference between you jocking a man or you whatever the hell, having feminine traits and upset and getting your feelings. That's not being emotional about it.
Right.
That's I came to you and I asked you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You either told me the truth, and if you tell me the truth, the dude who asked the question should be man enough to accept what the guy is saying.
Yeah.
If he just say, "Bro, we don't rock no more. I don't want to fuck with you."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's that on that. Done and done. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
But for you to go on Instagram and make a post about a nigga because you mad because he unfriended you, that's girl shit.
That is.
That's when you jump into the feminine.
Yep.
Yeah. And a lot of that be happening, man. Yep. Yeah,
so that's the difference right there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Good point. Good point. All right, now I don't know if y'all have seen this week, but this is crazy. Check this out. I don't even need to blow us up and play us back, but check this out.
A whole different kingdom in God.
Minutes into the Sunday sermon outside of Pittsburgh,
And God I chose.
Pastor Glenn Germany suddenly found himself staring down the barrel of a gun. The heart-stopping moments captured on the church's live stream. You can make out the gun jamming.
This morning when I woke up, man,
A close call bringing the pastor to tears.
I'm seeing, what happened, and I'm totally grateful, but I'm really starting to process it right now.
A fast-acting church deacon jumped in to help. The two seen wrangling the gun from the attacker's hands, who allegedly told police that God told him to do it. The pastor's wife watched in horror.
You ask yourself, is this really happening?
26-year-old Bernard Polite, who told authorities he didn't know the pastor, has been charged with attempted homicide, aggravated assault, and reckless endangerment. Just hours after the incident at the church, Polite's family made a grisly discovery less than a mile away at his home. His older cousin, Derek Polite, had been fatally shot. No charges have been filed in that investigation yet, but Germany says it makes his narrow escape all the more surreal.
This is nothing less than a miracle because I truly see that gun being pointed at me.
A relative tells me the suspect has a history of mental illness, but the family is shocked by Sunday's violence. It's unclear if he has an attorney.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
Boy.
All right. So y'all see that? Yeah, so I don't know if y'all seen that this week, but tell me what y'all think about that. I mean, this guy clearly walks up, brandishes the gun, and they say at that moment the gun jammed right in time so to give the deacon enough to come in, tackle the guy. So go ahead, fellas, y'all chime in.
Go ahead, mister. You can start that off.
All right. Well, people really have to be careful, man, about when they say, God told me this or God saved my life, because we can always go in the Bible and say, well, God told David to slay Goliath, which is a giant,
Right.
he told Samson to do this to this person and stuff like that. Maybe those, and I'm just kind of going on both sides. No, not saying that I'm totally against. I mean, I'm totally for the guy who had the gun, but who knows? Who knows? God didn't say, "Hey, take your cousin out because he raped a little baby," or
Right.
take the pastor out because he was messing with this little boy. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with the gun jamming, this pastor, he really needs to, be thanking God because he could have been gone, man, within the blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as we see it today, a lot of pastors are getting in trouble. Now, like I said, I'm not saying that the pastor did anything wrong or, he had a past that was so horrible, but, I'm just looking at it from both sides, but I know he was afraid but it looks like to me when he was doing that interview, he became more of a believer instead of just saying some words, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
Because that's good.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you know, I just woke up and I just seen the gun, you know. But my thing is this, and this is just me, you know. Y'all hear me talk about God all the time. I mean, everybody is different, you know, and my belief is pretty strong in God. But if somebody point a gun, remember, like, look, he did it. I believe God saved me, and I'm gonna leave it at that because my confidence is very strong in God.
Right.
He didn't look like his confidence was very strong in God. So, like I said, maybe God told the young man that to, you know, because God hates, God has anger. If everybody reading the Bible, it explains all of that. You know, he love, hate, and all of that.
Yeah.
So, you know, but I'm glad you showed the extended version because I didn't see the extended version. I just saw where the man pointed the gun, click, click, and that was it.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I sit up here and looked at that damn whole newsreel, and I'm thinking to myself, who mama you sleep with? Because all the time a pastor sits up there and gets almost shot and killed is because he messing with a woman in the congregation, or something like that.
Yeah.
And they son or they boyfriend or whoever is upset with you, so they come in there and they shoot you.
Yeah.
Just like down south, further down south, because you know we in Tennessee, but further down south, they had an incident where a man came into church and he shot the pastor. And to come to find out, because he was sleeping with the daughter and the mama.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's why he came in and shot that man and didn't run after he shot him. He sat there waited for the police and went on. They locked him up and put him away.
Yeah.
But that's why he did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's my point. You talking about this is surreal. I can't believe it. Click, click. Yeah, but it is surreal because you just got away with some shit.
Yeah.
Even though they said that boy had I'm for real. He probably slept with somebody. You done mess with somebody's woman. It can't be money. Can't be involved because that young nigga didn't put no money in no church. Come on, let's be real. Right. So it's either if you talking about say God told me to do it because that means if you would have hit him or shot him, you would have got what? Temporary insanity. God told me to do it.
Yeah, that would.
Oh, God told me to do it.
Yeah,
like he crazy.
They already said they don't know if he's able to stand in court, so they already
mental
already.
Right. So you see what I'm saying? So he wouldn't have got if he would have shot dude, he wouldn't have got no time.
Yeah.
But he said it's gruesome because at his home, his brother was already fatally shot at his home. Yeah, what your brother had to do with it? It's some guy that pastor. You just gonna walk up and just walk in the church that you don't know. You talking about, I don't know the dude. You lying. Y'all covering up something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because why did it have to be that church? It could have been any church, right?
Yeah.
Why did it have to be a black pastor? It could have been any pastor if God said to do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But why that
whatever the pastor?
One? Yeah.
Right. Why you want to say the pastor Reginald, whatever. His name's not Reginald, but you get the point.
Yeah.
God didn't say kill this particular pastor.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All that's a little extra. Yeah. So what it is y'all did something. The boy 26 years old, even if he did have mental history, y'all using that, y'all playing that part up to be more than what it is. Because there's a lot of people who got mental illness that's walking the streets and that's going unchecked.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely correct.
You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, who mama you sleep with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try that angle.
All right.
Don't put God in this.
Yeah.
God spared you, if anything, true enough. Yeah. But you did some fucking up to make this man want to come point a pistol in your face.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No. Good point. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now check this out. I like these little clips, so we're gonna check this out because this is what I've said to people in my circle all the time. So check this out. We'll be right back.
Please read slowly. If you have food in your fridge, clothes on your body, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 75% of the entire world. If you have money in your wallet and can go anywhere you want, you're among 18% of the world's most wealthiest people. Furthermore, If you're alive today with more health than illness, you're more blessed than the million people who will not survive this week. Lastly, if you can actually read this message and understand it, you're more fortunate than the 3 billion people in the world who cannot see, cannot read, or are mentally disabled. Life is not for complaining about pain and sorrows. It's about prioritizing 1,000 other reasons to be grateful and happy. The mission of our project is to inspire and improve people's lives. Join us on our journey.
Damn.
Yeah, now here's the thing. I had just said something
real.
like that before I even found this clip about a month ago. I had just said the same thing, not the same thing, but in that lane. I had just said to somebody that, do you know that you are doing better than a whole small country? You know what I'm saying? With just a little bit that you've got, that's a whole country that cannot compete to what you got. You know what I'm saying? So then I've come across this clip and that pretty much confirmed everything I was feeling. So go ahead, fellas. Tell me what y'all think about that.
I was gonna say, damn, man, the whole world mid. Then we mid out here. The young kids will say we mid. All these people on the world, and only like the small percentage of people got that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not saying a lot. Like the bar is not set very high here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if only 18% got this, and that, and the third, that's not. We need to do better. That's what I'm saying. We need to do better.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all talking about education in the world. We talking about living out here. You need to do better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
18%?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, I feel you, but I understand the message. Let me straighten up. I understand the message. You see what I'm saying? I do, and it's really being thankful for what you have.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Nowadays, with inflation and everything that's going on, if you can do it by yourself, even if it's in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, I wouldn't care if it was an efficiency, my Negro. And as long as you can pay all your bills, you got a car, or something you can work with, and you got a job, you're doing better than a lot of people because everybody ain't got that.
Exactly.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people you meet in the street. It's a lot of girls you might meet at the club. It's a lot of dudes you might meet at the club. It's a lot of dudes you might meet at a job. It's a lot of women you might meet at a job. But guess what? All of them don't got their own place.
Yeah.
Inflation is so bad now. You have people working 40-hour-week jobs and still living with another person.
Oh yeah, there's people who's working 40-hour jobs and still homeless.
Right. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's that bad out here.
Mm-hmm.
And people got the nerve to talk about, I ain't gonna settle for this and that, man. Y'all better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what you think, mister?
Man, I always say it on the show, man, every Wednesday. You know, every day above ground, man, is a blessing. Because there are people out there who can't see, who can't taste, who can't talk, walk. You know, sometimes, you know, we wake up in the morning, we might have a little pain in our knees, a little pain in our back, but thank God we can feel it. Because there are some that are paralyzed and can't feel a thing, you know, wish they could feel something, you know. So, man, that message, man, was dead on. It was dead on. And that was some good advice too, man. Real talk. That was some of the best advice that you could tell anybody.
Yeah, because I was dealing with, you know, hearing just the data in and out, back and forth, complaining about this and yada yada. And I get it. But like Mo was just pretty much saying, even in the midst of all this inflation and stuff, if you can still manage, and you may have to move some money around to whatever, but you can still go to Kroger, you can still meet your bills on time, you can still put gas in your car. You may complain, you may not have a little bit of extra money to do extra things, but you still got it. You see what I'm saying? You still win it. It may not be the win that you think it is, but you're still winning. And I'm gonna say this to y'all, man. I'm not trying to go deep, but I want to say this because I had an epiphany about a month ago. You know how we all are in this music industry, right? And we've all was chasing it with the big dream. You know, we want to be on the stage, we want to get the Grammys, we want, you know what I'm saying? We want to have that level of success. But what I realized was this: everything that I wanted to achieve in this music industry, on some level, I've already did it. You see what I'm saying? I've already succeeded that. I've always wanted to be a record producer. I'm a record producer. I've always wanted to have my own recording studio. I have it. I've always wanted to have my own label. and publishing, I've got it. I've always wanted to have my own staff, my own crew. Here you guys are. I've got it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've always wanted my own house with my own driveway and shit. It may not be the big house in Brentwood, in the gated community, but I've got my own shit. So I've been able to achieve those things. It just may not have been on the scales I've always dreamed of having it, but I do have it.
You got it. Right.
I've maintained it. So once that hit me, I had to be like, whoa, let me slow down and let me soak this in, because everything I really want to set out to achieve, I've actually done it. Again, it may not have been on that grand scale. No, I don't host the Grammys every year, but I've been able to maintain that and achieve that. And I just say that to I want people to know that the little bit that you do have, like somebody said here recently, if you have a hoopty and you struggling to keep gassing that motherfucker, but you still doing it, to somebody that don't have a car, that motherfucker is a Mercedes Benz. All right. If you live in a little one room efficiency, and you know what I'm saying, and it may not be whatever, but to somebody that's homeless, you got a mansion. So it's those perspective on things that I really start to realize that life ain't about all this complaining shit. Just be humble with what you got, and you know, and things are coming in their own time. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that because I had just had a conversation with somebody on that same tip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I wanted to drop that on y'all.
That's real.
All right. Yeah, all right. So all right, so here we go. So let's go ahead and dive into the meat and potatoes of this week. All right. Let me see somebody checking in. Bam. It's all perspective. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So here we go.
Yes, sir.
So okay, so everyone knows right now that this Kendrick and Drake thing is like not just a rap beat, but it's almost monumental. It's like it's almost bigger than life, and it's almost beyond our comprehension. And I think a lot of it has to do with the way we are, where we are in today's times. We're in social media. People have got a lot more access to research, dig up some things. And, and it's on a grander scale. Now everyone can actually look at this. Everyone can comment, chime in on it. You see what I'm saying? So now I just seen something here recently. I'm going to play this clip because it's looking like this battle might come to an end. I don't know. We want the songs to keep coming, but after this clip right here, it might come to an end, and we'll talk about it. But I'm just going. It's a long clip, but I'm not going to play it all. I'm just going to play just enough. So here we go.
This might be the most important video I've done on this topic so far. Urban Legend Will Evans, y'all know what it is, bro. UMG is calling off Kendrick Lamar off Drake because billions are at stake. This is a report that's going around. It says from an insider, and they're waiting on the proof in the form of documents, so they'll update whenever they receive it. This is what's being said. PG Lang, a.k.a. Kendrick Lamar, and EXO, The Weeknd, as of yesterday, were asked by Universal Music Group to end the beef with OVO and Drake. Kendrick apparently isn't budging on it, but UMG is pressing hard on their request to squash the beef. UMG also had a Zoom meeting with all of the parties involved, and they want Kendrick, either directly or said through PG Lang, his company, to post a statement clarifying that Drake isn't a pedo if Kendrick agrees to end the beef. Drake is losing the beef in Universal Music Group's eyes, so from their perspective, the sooner it ends, the better. The pedo claims and accusations directed at Drake are costing UMG, Nike, and the other parties a lot of money. So they want Kendrick Lamar to squash it right now, put out a statement, even if it's not true, put out a statement to fix this, because Drake just did a deal up there worth $400 million. Drake just signed his life away to UMG. And this is why Kendrick is saying the lines in the song when he's saying, show me your splits and I'll double back with you. You want to talk about splits? Show me your splits. I'll promise you I'll double back with you. That's why Kendrick is saying those lines, because Drake probably doesn't own much of his catalog at all or his life right now. It's been reported that Drake is being required to put out 2 albums a year. So people think Drake just drops because he wants to drop, but reports are going around that says Drake puts out 2 albums a year because Universal Music Group is forcing him to, because he just did a deal with them in 2022 for $400 million, the biggest deal in music business history.
Okay, so now that is being put on the table. So again, it's not looking like this shit was staged. It's looking like this was some real, hey, dude, you know, we're throwing darts at each other. And the people that are behind Drake, the people who really put the money behind him, are saying, yo, Kendrick just hit you with some shit that's going to jeopardize everything that we got going on with you. So, you know, somebody need to do something. So he just said they had a Zoom meeting with all parties involved. Now, I wasn't there, but does that mean Drake and Kendrick was in the Zoom meeting too? You know what I'm saying? So y'all just heard what I just played. Tell me what y'all think.
Go ahead, mister. I'm gonna let you have it first.
You went out, man. You went out.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking about Mark.
Oh.
Mark. But go ahead, Mo, while he were waiting on him.
Man, bro. I've been watching this the whole time. You know me. So the whole thing is this right here. You asking somebody who didn't initially start the fight this round, because they've been having a long beef.
Right.
This recent flare-up of the beef where it's done boiled over now. You asking me to take my foot off your neck when you done had your foot on my neck. And you were bullying a little bit with the come on and drop and hurry up and come on, man, where you at? Where you at? Like you tried to play Meek Mill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking about 3 days, nigga, where y'all at? Back on back to back.
Right.
And you try to pull that same little tactic with Kendrick. That don't work for him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to understand. I was talking to Paul earlier, right? And like I'm trying to tell you, you have certain tier rappers. You got your S ranks, your A ranks, your B ranks, your C ranks, and on down, right? Well, you can tell by the quality of an artist. He can make music, and
good point, Joe.
The music can go on the radio. The same body of work can be played, you know what I'm saying, just by itself, and it's good. Like look at the tracks that Kendrick done put out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the tracks that Drake done put.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So let's take a look.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead.
So now when you listen to what's the song called? Okay. When you listen to Drop and Give Me 50.
Right.
Drop and Give Me 50 was a track that you can play as just a diss track. Cool. Also radio playable track as well. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually to the point where you're touching on all three of them. It's a concept and everything. It can go radio playable. It don't have to. It's got bars. It's got entendres. It's got all of it. It's got the whole package.
Right.
Even when you look at the latest song, Not Like Us? Is that what it is? Okay. Now that song with the wop 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 and all of that. Okay, that song can be played on the radio. It's a club banger. And it's a diss song, and he getting off on it. You see what I'm saying? All of it, you have several different areas that these dudes are touching on.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? When you look at people like when he dissed Meek Mill ain't lyrical, to be honest, not like that. You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Right. He's a certain kind of rapper. He might make bangers, but he's not in the culture enough to go do a track with somebody who's outside of his lane. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. When you look at these two people, you see people who actually can influence. Right. These two people right here, you're looking at people who are very influential to everything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only person that could have took out somebody like a Drake was Kendrick, because he's equally as influential. You see what I'm saying?
Good point. Yeah, most definitely.
You know, a lot of artists ain't that influential where they can do that to another artist. Drake is influential. So you have to think about it. What they said is another thing that's funny. Now, Kendrick Lamar's label and Drake's label is both on Universal Music Group.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that, hey, At the end of the day, y'all both employees to this music group.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, you also got other powerhouses like The Weeknd. Let's not just look at Drake and Kendrick, because they said in the report, stop beefing with Kendrick Lamar and The Weeknd XO. Right. So you have to understand, it ain't just one person you really dealing with. You want both of them to stop beefing, but you want Kendrick to come out and say from his camp that Drake is not a pedophile or Drake is not this and not that. That's what you want them to say allegedly. Let's say allegedly. You know how they do.
Right.
So you want him to say that and the beef will end. First of all, let's keep it all the way real. Why would I do that? Why would I apologize when I got bullied a little bit? You're not really bullied, but you know what I mean. I got taunted.
Yeah, hold on a second, Mark. I just want to make sure, Mark, you good, Mark? You okay?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
You good. Okay, okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure you good. Okay,
yeah, it's just storming over here.
Okay.
My bad.
No, you good. Okay, go ahead, Mo. You good. I just wanted to check on Mark.
So the whole point is, if you listen to what dude said, they want you to end the beef and you put out an apology.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's a double negative for Kendrick. Why would I do that?
Exactly. And they say he not letting up.
Right. And he shouldn't. Right. And the speculation, which I'm saying allegedly, we don't know. We got to see what the future holds. They say Drake trying to spin the block. Why are you trying to spin the block and you done already lost? Now this whole segment we just watched is supposed to be around.
Right. But
you see what I'm saying?
But not to cut you off, but I wanted to say this.
No, it's cool.
Now I just saw these comments, right? I just posted these comments up.
Right.
And it's what, because I went online to try to make sure I had everything even. You know, I wanted to get Drake fans and Kendrick fans, right? So I went to I was on there, and so I went on there, and so I went to the one song the heart part 6, whatever. And so I'm in the comments, I'm just trying to make sure. I wanted to make sure I didn't make it all about Kendrick. So I wanted to, get other people's perspective on you know what I'm saying, on Drake. Now,
I'm glad you said that.
Now look, these are all the comments that I found under Drake's song. All right, no one was Team Drake on the comments under the Heart Part 6. Everyone was saying it seemed like this dude is trying to explain some shit. He's trying to it seemed like he was damn near emotionally about to cry on this song. Like, yo, man, if I was a pedo, I would have got arrested a long time ago. I mean, if you read some of these comments, people making a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, Mo. My bad.
Man, so let's tap in on that for a minute. So check this shit out. So this the killing part. First of all, when you look at that whole situation, you got exposed. This is why he got exposed, bro. Like you talk about the Heart Part 6, right?
Yeah.
This is why you got exposed. Just because you're dark-skinned or black or mixed or whatever, the case of the matter is, do you know the culture that you represent? I love the way that they say, and I'm not dissing the cat. I'm just tripping. He cosplay as being black.
Oh yeah.
You ever heard how people say being black is an experience?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying about that is, just because you from another country like Canada, you still ain't had the black experiences that we have had that have molded us. Even light-skinned people, mixed people in America who claim the black side of the coin. Guess what? They've had those experiences.
Right.
They experience what being in a southern hood is like, or what being in Chicago growing up is really like. Right. You see what I'm saying? I bet you know, and I ain't trying to talk shit about Drake, but I know Drake, Sandra, that your Jewish mama didn't have you in no pissy hallways or pissy elevators.
Right.
She didn't have you in there. Mm-hmm. She didn't have you worried about your cousin and them sitting out on the block with the weed and all this other bullshit. She didn't have you around that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't have you walking in the projects at 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1, 2, or 3 o'clock in the morning. The cops tell you trespassing just because you in the projects out that late. You see what I'm saying? I bet you didn't get them talks that we got.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, a cop, a white dude can argue with a cop all day pretty much and cuss him out sitting in the car. But we already know as black people, we can't do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We got to fear for our lives. If you get pulled over, don't go reaching for certain things, or we gonna get you. We get the talk.
Right.
We get the police brutality talks. We get all of that. I bet you did not get that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What black person you know around here that you done met in your life in a long time had a bar mitzvah?
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So you didn't have that culture. So when you tell Kendrick Lamar, you always rap like you trying to free the slaves. Look at your comment, bro.
Right. Right.
For
Right.
American black people, we look at that different. You see where I'm going with it?
Yeah. You're right.
You see what I'm saying? It's the ignorance of it. It's like the cousin that wanna be like even Rick Ross said, wanna be accepted. Right. You like the culture. You like even like what Kendrick said. You come over here to try to get that feel. Y'all don't got that in Canada.
Yeah.
Not y'all are influenced by the French and the British.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to be real, we ain't influenced by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We influenced by Section 8, the projects, the hood, Afrocentric movies. You know what I'm saying? Chitlins, collard greens, and all. You know, we everything down here. Baptist church, we all that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's different. It hit different. You know what I'm saying? When you learn how to play spades, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen you hit the liquor store around the corner from any hood and go get you some bumpy face, which is some gin, some Seagram's gin.
Right.
You feel me? You ain't lived that life.
Yeah.
You know that's just like okay. So my whole point. Let me stop right there. The whole point is this though. We supposed to be keeping it hip hop, right? And we supposed, just because we like the music and stuff like that. So this is what I'm finna say. Y'all can't sit up there and say that out of the songs that Drake had, because I seen a little chart that said every one of Kendrick's songs is great, and every one of Drake's songs that he did do was trash. Y'all can't say that. That ain't real. Now, if you judging skill and actually, you can say, oh, he don't write it, but guess what? Some people who write shit can't recite it either.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Let's not speak on that. A lot of niggas who write these raps, they be having the flyest raps when they writing them, but when they got to get in that booth and spit them, man, let me get another take one more time. Hold on, bro. You be up, man. You don't have me punch you in a million damn times. Stop it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that also to say it's craftsmanship. It's funny how a bunch of people try to say that the songs is trash, but every other 19 number one chart topping hits, y'all co-sign. I don't care if y'all say somebody wrote it for him or not. You co-signed it, you listen to it with your girl. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And you listen to it in your car, you listen to it at the club, you recite the songs, but then everybody say all his songs is trash. I ain't gonna lie, I like Family Matters.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Dropping Give Me 50 is not a bad track either. It's still bang. It play in the club. It even plays on the radio.
I like it. I like that song. I like that song.
So I'm not saying that Drake made bad tracks. It's that, like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, one, you got distracted. You got Julius Caesar, just to let you know, but you really got distracted. You got distracted with Future and Metro. You got distracted fucking around with The Weeknd because they beefing. You're fucking around. You really got distracted with Rick Ross. Rick Ross really showed you that you don't know the culture.
Mm-hmm.
When he started calling you BBL Drizzy. See, one thing is Drake ain't good at scoring like black people in the hood.
Yeah.
That BBL Drizzy shit and all that shit he was saying and fucking with him and talking about his nose and all that shit, that's like scoring in the hood.
Yeah.
Rick Ross, you can't out-rap Drake so far that, you know what I'm saying, you might have wrote some shit for him, but you can't outperform him. He's got a better overall package than you do. He's more multifaceted, but joking and trolling, oh, you ain't gonna get Rick Ross. He fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And that softened him up.
Hold on. We about to take our 5-minute break. So we're gonna take our 5-minute break, and we're gonna come back. We got Kevin in the backstage waiting on us to jump in. He's chiming in with us. So once we take our break, we'll come back and have our guest, our random guests come on in, check in, and join the conversation with us. So we'll be back.
Word. That's what it do.
Yep.
In a minute.
Cool T-shirt and free gas to go along with that. Well, here's all you have to do. We're having a fundraiser and we're looking to raise $3,000. So we need 1,000 people to purchase our latest single. For just $3, you'll be automatically entered into our contest drawing at the end of this month. We will announce the winner on our show, The Back and Forth, which airs every Wednesday on YouTube at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I didn't know that was If your name is called, you'll be the winner. Also, each purchase comes with a free digital download print of our Black in the 90s Black Films edition. This print has every classic black film ever released in the 1990s, from Boys in the Hood to He's Got Game. These classic black films are printed on this unique design. Also, you can use this print to put on t-shirts, hoodies, hats, even your cat. No, just kidding. You can't print on your cat. But it's just that simple. That's all you have to do. Purchase our latest single and you'll be automatically entered into the drawing. Be sure to watch The Back and Forth on March 27th when we announce the winner. And if your name is called, you'll be the winner. Help us reach our fundraising goal, and you'll be able to get a free t-shirt and free gas, all at an $80 value on us. Thank you.
If you ain't out of town by tomorrow morning, you won't never leave it except in a pine box. I'm taking over this territory. From now on, it's mine.
What's going on? A whole lot lately, been down the gut crazy. For that shit, I keep the nutcracker for all you nutcases. Niggas say they ballin', but really they never stole bases. Man, I touched down with that white boy, call me Joe Mason. Like fuck it, you know what's going on. This ain't a sing-along, but my chopper pop tops like Mardi Gras. Father gone, fuck going home, I'm going strong. Better give a dog a bone, cause my dog's running your home like last laugh type shit. Mystical man right here. I got a stick with a drum, I got a band right here. I'm going crazy, banana spit at your cherry. I murdered my adversary, you get the obituary.
just like a Ferris wheel. Got a little bitch in my house, man, she gone, I think she popped a pill. So little bitch, she don't even want no pussy, I want some top for real. When we fuck her tongue, in the bed and tryna pop the shit. Pull up in the SRT, that 223, get the peeking out the back. Pull up on a nigga block and tell this little bitch to go get that.
Yeah, still working.
All right, we back in the building.
Man,
I'm in the
so
break fast.
so check it real quick. So also, the other problem is the fact that he's getting distracted.
Ooh,
Let's start there.
Okay, hold on.
The distraction is real.
All of that.
So what I mean by the distraction is real is think about it. Yeah, you are.
Shit.
Nope.
Say somebody. Okay, yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, I hear you now. But it's
okay,
echo dollar.
Yeah, you got no headphones?
I'm finna get
no,
some right now.
If you got the show on, turn the show off. You gotta turn YouTube off while you on here.
Yeah, but I have no monitor right now, so I barely have to say something again.
Something again.
Say something now.
Say something now.
Do you hear the echo?
Nope.
No echo. You good?
Nope. You good?
All right. Let's run.
All right. Cool.
Right. So check this out. Think about it. Every time that Drake has had to respond, right? He's had to respond to several individuals or more. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When it comes to Kendrick, he got total time to focus on destroying you. Reason why I say that, because look at Drop and Give Me 50. You threw some lines in there about Kendrick, some little jokey joke stuff, but you had to address everybody. You had to address Rick Ross. You had to address all type of people. You had to address Future. You had to address Metro Boomin. You had to address everybody that dissed you. Now, when you come out and you hear the next song, even on Family Matters, you had it when the drill beat come on. You still dissing everybody. You dissing Rick Ross again. You see what I'm saying? Every time you come out, you had to diss everybody. You didn't really get to formulate nothing on your target. You had too many targets.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you got softened up, and Brutus was Kendrick. He wasn't Brutus because he fought you head up. But my point is, you had 11 other people that you had to answer to.
Right.
You don't have time to do that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. Now, like Jason, I want to get your perspective on this. What do you think about this whole situation? And from your perspective, what round do you think we are in? Because I done lost track of what round we're in now.
Oh, fuck. Round, dude. We probably in like the 7th or 6th. But overall, I just feel like this is probably some of the greatest form of hip-hop the modern generation ever will get to see. So my whole thing was a lot of people are taking sides. But I'm looking at it from a perspective, and maybe because I'm getting older, I'm enjoying it, both sides. I've enjoyed not taking a side, just hearing what these two dudes do. Mm-hmm. But if I have to say who's winning, man, Kendrick is killing them. That one video got like 25 million views. If we just want to count numbers, just saying. Yeah. And Curtis was right. Drake has had to answer everybody, which means he's had to respond. He's been on defense the whole time. He ain't really attacked nobody. He did attack Kendrick. True. I think it was the push-ups he attacked Kendrick. Yeah. I consider that an attack. Because on the other song, he was talking about he was trying to keep it PG. And he played part of that song. And then when he got to this one, he did go in on Kendrick. But yet and still, within that song, he got to address Ross. He got to address Rakim. He got to address all the other people he beefing with. And another thing I would like to say, it's like I say, it's the best thing for hip hop. Wouldn't this shit be 1,000 times better if J. Cole was in it? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. That's all I keep thinking about. This man is sitting on the bench watching this shit like, this is why I backed out.
Right.
Somebody would, I think they said the Schoolboy Q talked to him and said, look, bro.
Yeah.
And I could see him telling J. Cole, you're literally in it to be like a battle rap, more say.
Right.
But, and I mean metaphorically, you know what I'm saying? What was the song that he did? Because I just listened to it, the 7-minute drill. It was cool, but it was only displaying his bars and how good and skilled he was as an MC.
Right.
Which is what he would if he knew it was gonna be that, he'd have stayed in it. But once he realized, oh nah, y'all niggas is going for the jugular. Yeah, you know, man, I apologize, dog. And because I understand that now, I'm not even mad about his apology because he knew this shit was gonna get messy. And he's like, look, I'm not finna get all that dirt. And like you just brought up, they trying to shit, they trying to make him apologize. It's bullshit. Kendrick,
Hey,
man,
look.
Let
me pose a question. Right, let me pose a question right quick. So the question I want to ask everybody is, okay, so we know that over the weekend, Kendrick like 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Him with the 3-piece, right? One of those songs, Meet the Grams, and I now this is just me posing the question. I'm not.
That's my favorite
because I like the song, but I'm asking. My question is: did Meet the Grams go too far when he addressed his mama, his daddy, his son? You know what I'm saying? So
there are no rules.
So I'm gonna go around. And we want everyone give me that perspective. So first of all, because I didn't get a chance to hear from Mark yet. So Mark, have you heard the song yet? And do you think that Kendrick went too far?
Man, let me tell you, I absolutely do not think he went too far. There's no rules. Everything is on the table, man.
Yeah.
And just like Kevin said earlier, this is hip hop. I love it. I love it all the way up until it gets violent, But man, there's no rules, and I think that's pure genius. Because even though I don't like this rapper that I'm about to bring up, I think Kendrick Lamar did one of these numbers. You know that song "Stand" that Eminem did?
Yeah.
That he was writing from a fan perspective.
Yeah.
I can see Kendrick Lamar doing that just a little bit with this song. Like he's writing a letter to his son, and like when you 18 years old, play this back. That's brilliant, man.
Hey, I just want to say this real quick. When I heard Meet the Grams and he was talking to the kids, the first thing I thought of, I forgot the beginning of it, but nobody cares because a father without a son is just a deadbeat dad. I thought about Curtis' song off the real. I swear to God, nigga. I was like, nigga, he took a page out of Curtis' book. Look, Curtis cracking up, man. He was like, nigga, I thought of that too. I just didn't want to say it.
Only you would know that shit like that, right?
Oh man,
nigga, that's classic.
All right, Mo. So good segment into you. So go ahead, Mo. What you think, family? Do you
think
the song "Meet the Grams"? Did Kendrick go too far, or was it like a clever punch? What do you think?
Hell, man, bro. You know me. When at the beginning of the show, what I look at you and like, you said, why you look puzzled? Hell no,
I was trying to hold it together. Yeah.
He didn't go too far at all. This is how it broke down. Now, you remember when Drop and Give Me 50 came out, right?
Yes.
What did he say? He gonna let it rain. I'll be with some bodyguards like Whitney and all that shit. Now you bring this is a time where you done brought people family into it. You talking about his wife and all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? You bringing family into it already.
Right.
Now on Euphoria, what did he say? Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, not only did he let you know, if you bring up my family, I can bring up your family. I know you. I got that much information about you. I can bring up your family.
Yeah.
He brought up his family. But the slick part about it is, Crody is the damn cat.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, go to the internet.
Crody is a cat.
Crody is a cat at Drake's house. He said, you know what? He said, you know what? He said, you know what?
You telling me not only did he address the family, he even addressed the damn pet?
Yes. He said, don't speak on the family. You know how people.
Hey, it's a certain way you got to say it.
Crody.
Drake said, you got to say, Crody.
Yeah, Crody. Crody. Yeah, that's Crody. You know what I'm saying? So look, I mean, you got to understand, bro. That's hard because he's showing you that, look, I can break it down to your motherfucking cat, but I'm going to start there because that's part of your family is your cat.
That's part of your family.
Right.
So the thing about it is that was a prelude to that. But what you go and do? You wanted to be slick and double down. You see what I'm saying? Once you got slick and tried to double down, what happened? Then he smacks you over the head with the meet the grams too. Now he brought your family into it. You brought his family, his wife, and all of that stuff into it. Now I'm gonna bring your family into it.
Right.
Even the child, allegedly, let's do that. The child that is an 11-year-old girl.
Yes.
That's why the line hit hard when he said you had to have a child or hide a child. That's hard.
Right. Now let me ask y'all this. The song "The Heart" Part 6. All right. So that's the latest joint that Drake just released, right? The consensus online is everyone is saying it sounds like he's confessing, or he's trying to like backpedal, like on some, hey man, you went too far because okay, well let me say this. I'm gonna play this clip right quick and then y'all tell me what y'all think, because this clip kind of plays into that, and then we'll be right back. It's a comedy clip, but I'm gonna play it and we'll be right back.
So Drake, I'm sure you've seen Kendrick's latest song about you.
Shit's ridiculous, fam.
Right, it is ridiculous, and that's what we're here for. That's why you hired us. We all need to get aligned on a proper plan of action on how to deal with these allegations.
I don't even have a daughter, you know? If I have one, bring her out.
Yes, we'll get to that, but we need to deal with the other ones. You know, the allegations of your behavior with underage woman.
He's definitely lying about the daughter thing, you know?
Okay.
It's crazy how people slander and lie about people having children.
Just tell me, are you a pedophile?
I'm definitely not a father.
I don't think you understand what's happening. This is your house. Zoom in. Just look. This is your house. There's little sex offender dots all over it. These are your friends.
But I don't have a daughter.
Understand what's happening? Your entire legacy is in the hands of a psychopath right now, and you're just.
I gotta respond.
I don't think you should. I think you should become an actor. Remember that? Remember how much fun that was? Be an actor. Just do that. Do that instead, please.
Okay. That was lit. That was lit.
Okay, so in the song "The Heart" Part 6, a lot of people are saying that it sounds like Drake is confessing, especially when he says, "I." It's almost like he baited him to calling him a pedo. In so many words. The way people are dissecting it seemed like people are saying that he's backpedaling, he's damn near confessing. So when you guys hear the song "The Heart" Part 6, what are you guys getting out of that song?
Oh, okay. So this is the deal. With that song right there, honestly, that is like what he said. Oh, basically, okay, let me break it down like this. What you said, when it came down to it, when he did the hard part 6, and he said that, oh, we fed you the information and all that shit, that's bullshit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you're not gonna feed that type of allegation in the Me Too movement, the Me Too movement saga that we all live in, called the United States. Any allegation will get you trashed. Now I'm just speaking on a real sense. Any allegation will get you trashed. Anytime that you jump off this motherfucker and you turn around and have any allegations, you get stripped of all your endorsement deals.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You almost get your music taken down. So you wouldn't even play with that, even if you wanted to be misdirecting with your information.
Right.
Because guess what? Any chance that would stick, look at what just happened to Puffy. Why would you want to line yourself up like that? Really?
Same thing.
You see what I'm saying? Even in the time that we live in, that shit'll stick somehow. You already see how much the motherfucker let me calm down. You already see how much that people been losing. You see what I'm saying? Behind that, anybody, you know, even if you are in the right or whatever the case, like your boy, what's your boy name? The one who was playing Kane the Conqueror. You see what I'm saying? Jonathan Majors. Yeah, he ran from the white lady for blocks, and he still got messed up.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? So even if you're trying to be running away, if you get any allegations, you get stripped. So you shouldn't want to play with that. And we know the internet is undefeated out here in these streets. Do you believe? You understand me? So
And
even
correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Drake bring up brought up the subject of the pedophile shit with Kendrick first, and that's why Kendrick flipped it on him? So he kind of shot himself in the foot, I thought.
No. He didn't. It wasn't even about that. It wasn't even about that. He didn't do none of that first. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See, all of this is stuff that's already been circulating. First of all, let's get this. Let's be clear. All this stuff about Drake been circling the internet for a long time. It ain't been brought to light because it wasn't nobody big enough to really speak on it and for it to stick.
Right.
Yeah.
So by
This
Kendrick
is
being
sticking.
Kendrick, it's like a Batman signal if Kendrick saying everybody looking up seeing it, right?
Somewhat
Right.
because he's an S rank artist.
Yeah.
Or an S rank rapper too.
Dollar, that the white dude that you put up that's trying to get them to sit down and have all that stuff.
Lucian Grange.
Yeah.
Ain't that Drake's stepdaddy or some shit I was reading?
No. Hold on.
He got some dude that's supposed to be his alleged stepdaddy, the dude that fucks with his mama now. And this nigga is the reason he got all the spots on the radio. Is the reason why he's in rotation. Is the reason why he ain't never had to fall off or take a year off for a record. Like Curtis said, the nigga dropping 2 records a year. He was doing that before they was trying to make him. So yeah, he got somebody and that dude is like, yeah, you messing up my cash cow by calling this nigga a pedophile. We ain't put this nigga in the Bill Cosby category. Yeah, the Weinstein line is what fucked him up.
All that's real. All look. So this is the thing, bruh. I say, I'm gonna tell you this is the thing right here. The dude Lucian Grange is over Universal Music Group.
Yeah.
He's not only over Drake, he is also slick over Kendrick, slick over listen to me. Listen, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, and yada yada, etc. So the point is, all these what's they call stockholders and investors into companies like Nike and everything else. Now you messing with their livelihood.
You messing with
You
that
see what I'm
cash
saying?
cow.
It's all good when we argue amongst each other, kill each other, battle each other, make entertainment or make content for the whole world. But when you really start tipping the scales, like say we gambling, now you tipping the scales because Kendrick got enough ammo to mess up Nike.
Let me interject. Because I like what you said. I like how you brought that up. It's all fun and games when we talking shit to each other, right? It's all fun and games when we talking about pulling up and hurting each other. But when the money get into play, that's when they be like, okay, y'all doing too much.
Hold up now.
Right.
So,
I need you to apologize.
Right. So Kendrick put the nail in their back, and they like, okay, Drake, you might need to hold up because you heard what dude said. He said even in Lucian's eyes, and you and BMG, Drake is losing. All right.
Yeah.
So it's because this. Also, let's talk about this right quick. I'm gonna let you finish your point, Mark. Mo. $400 fucking million. Imagine,
and that's just
imagine if that was on the table when LL and Mo D was going at it. Oh my fucking goodness! All right.
Yeah.
So now
they
Drake
jumped in and broke his shit up.
Right. So now Drake has got all this on him.
And this nigga looking like what was Nate Robinson?
Right. And so now Kendrick says, no, yo, you like kids. So now the money's at jeopardy. Go ahead, Mo. I just want to make that point.
Yeah. So look, this is why on the hard part 6, he can talk about next time you gotta say my name, it's gonna cost you a fee. Yeah, you're saying that because guess what? You can only take it so far before they throw in the towel for me.
For you.
Because I have enough money from them to where if I don't produce their product, which is I'm the product, they're going to step in and make you apologize. Because if you don't apologize, what happens? What slick happens to people who don't apologize? You see what I'm saying? Think about it.
Right.
When people don't apologize, what happened when they feel like Pac wouldn't apologize and he opened his mouth too much? What happened when they feel like, well, listen to me. Listen to me.
It's
What
you got a
happened?
nice rap career is a bad thing if something happened to it on some mafia
What,
shit. Huh?
right. What happened to Pimp C? What happened to Pimp C when he was talking all the crazy stuff about Russell Simmons, Puff Daddy, even people like Mace down there, that pastor down there in Atlanta with them little boys in his car.
Oh shit. Was he talking about Mace?
Nah, he was talking about Puffy.
Who?
He
said a pastor. Pastor who?
Eddie Long.
Man, nah, y'all know who he talking about. Y'all know who he talking about. So make a long story short, I ain't trying to hear none of that because all of it comes down to this. The moment, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make my statement like I always make to y'all, and this is something y'all really need to take to heart. Anytime a black man has the power to galvanize black people, you are now officially a real target.
You're a threat. You're a threat to their system.
So my point is, just like Pac, he could go anywhere and get that love. That's why he was a threat. If he tell black people to do something, they'll actually believe it. And guess what? If you have that much influence as a black person, if they can't buy you, they're going to get rid of you. Which one do you want? Think about it. That's real. And guess what? You ain't even got to be an activist. You ain't got to be a Martin Luther King. You ain't got to be a Malcolm X. Hold on, bro. Because all the people I just named, all the activists, civil rights leaders, and everybody that we listen to and take black pride from, those are the same people. Nowadays, they're the rappers. Yeah. Think about it. They're the rappers now. So when they got enough power to galvanize black people to make them move in a certain direction that they don't like, if they can't buy you, they're going to try to eliminate you. And I'll land the plane right there.
So are you saying that? Okay, so you're saying that when these type of beefs happen, I guess what you're saying, pretty much what you're saying earlier. As long as the money don't get played with, y'all can kill each other.
I'm saying this. Think about boxers, right? Think about it. It's a good boxer, and it's a good boxer. I'll put the money on this boxer to win. Well, that's not the right. Everybody put the money on there. So guess what? If this boxer don't win, the bookies or whoever gonna go handle the fact you made us lose all our money. So it's the same effect. Guess what? If he don't win, which he didn't win, now you need to stop messing with our money now. Yeah, that's why you got to go apologize.
They said that if Kendrick doesn't ease up, then they're gonna start doing the corporate stuff like pulling his songs off the radio, doing all
type of bullshit.
Right, to sabotage.
They gonna do that anyway.
Yeah, to make
right, but it's gonna. But you know what though? I'm glad you brought up another thing, Dollar. It don't matter. You can do that if you want to, because I know what he'll do, and it's really gonna cripple the game. Let that man go to direct to consumer. If you want to play with him, he already got PG Lang established.
Hey,
you see what I'm saying?
They said the same thing about Drake. They said before Drake signed this deal with them, Drake was for a while independent. He could have just did anything he wanted to. Steve Stoute said that if Drake went independent, the music industry would have been over with because that dude would have been making about $10 million a week just on his own.
That's why they look. Why do you think? So why do you think they gave him that $400 million deal?
Was it to keep him under wraps?
They bought him. Right. Keep him under wraps. Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? With that, think about this right here.
Bought him, right? Yeah, they bought him out.
Yeah, they bought him. They bought him. But you got to think about what Kendrick said. You show me your splits and I'll double back with you. You got signed to a nigga. They got signed to a nigga that said you were signed to that nigga. So you got to think about that 360 deal too. So even if he whatever deal he would have had, even if it was at $10 million, them people still getting that cut. You feel me? Yeah. That's what I want you to understand. They still get it.
Drake is pretty much a worker.
He's a machine face. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Everything sounds good, but he's the face of the machine right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As much money as you got, think about it. As much money as you got, you're the puppet that's got to keep dancing no matter what.
Damn.
You don't get the you talk shit about Kendrick Lamar talking about, well, you've been gone for 5 years, ha ha ha. And then you come out with Mr. Morale. That sucks. Ha ha ha. Hey, it ain't my fault that they keep you under wraps, lock and key, and you gotta keep being a damn gatekeeper.
Well, that's why they say he's the plant, because
He's
the
a
poster
gatekeeper.
child. Yeah,
He's like a gatekeeper.
Yeah,
basically.
Well, he's like the poster. If that whatever Drake is doing, nigga, my kids be like, I'm like, how the hell y'all even listen to that? And it'd be other kids in school. So you got to understand, this is all about control and influence. That's why KRS One's so mad.
Yeah.
Drake is the mascot for what they want us to emulate.
Right.
The Matrix.
Hands down. They don't want Kendrick to be the icon.
No, right.
Everybody be trying to do better and better. So nah, they want you to be a dumb, chasing sexy red ugly ass. That's what they want. They want that.
But you got to think about it. What you saying is factual because they want you to chase sexy red ugly ass.
Yeah,
hang out with 21 Savage ass.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Look at the lineup
because that keeps our whole people divided. Because our kids grow up wanting to see that because that's what's on all these fucking screens. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Whoever's on this camera, that's why they be going after these influencers on YouTube. These motherfuckers be getting 20 million motherfucking views off this shit. So
look,
it's all about controlling the influence. And if they can't control the influence, they'll control the people who's influencing.
Yeah. So every and guess what? Money is no object, bro. Let me show you something. If you've been paying attention to the beef, I don't care. And I mean we who we are. Academic. And the reason why I'm saying this is Academics is one person. If y'all know who DJ Academics is, he was man, as we say in the hood, he was nut riding for Drake like a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Now listen. Next you have motherfucking all the people like Adam 22 and all them. They was doing that. Mm-hmm. Then you had people that saying, "Oh, Drake killed him. Drake did that." Okay, my point is, some of these people have been bought. Their whole platform has been bought by said company. That's why you can say that. You're getting paid to say these things. Right. So they're buying publication. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like the Breakfast Club was talking about, man, Drake ahead. Man, look, stop it. Y'all are out here. These companies are literally buying syndicated platforms, not like ours, because we tell the truth. They want the ones that they know that they like Kai Cenat.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
a good example of this is, like I said, Drake is Bastion. If you've been watching X-Men 97, this is the shit that's been happening. Bastion is a combination of Master Mold and Nimrod. I know y'all know who they are. They basically had a baby and sent him back to the past. But the thing about Bastion is he has the entire industry or the machine at the go. And they done made a phone call. Whether you like Drake or not, we need you to get on your Instagram and promote Drake is winning this battle.
Right. That's what I mean by they're bought.
Yeah.
They're bought. They're compromised.
So on what Kurt said, you gotta look at it from how I look at it. Every person that is calling for Drake, oh shit, nigga, you on that side. Damn.
Right. There you go. There you go, bro. There you go.
Let me interject. I did not see that. But look at that. You are absolutely right. It's like Kendrick got this grassroots, you know what I'm saying? And Drake got all the corporates.
Yep.
The coldest line Drake said is when he said the shit about Kendrick trying to be the savior or trying to free the slaves. You goddamn right he is. Yeah. What the fuck? And how dare you call him out on that? Because nigga, you should be doing that, but you bashed it. So it's not in your makeup to see that side of it.
It's not in his makeup to see that side because he ain't lived that side.
He lived that, yeah.
You know, man,
Go ahead, Mark.
You know what? I wanna switch up gears a little bit, man, and kind of go back on something that Kevin said as well as Joey. You know, Joey made a comment about the Crody and the Brody part, and he was like, you know, if you're a Crip, you don't use the word B, you know, for blood. You know, instead you use the B for Brody for blood. Okay, so Kevin said earlier, Schoolboy Q had probably reached out to J. Cole and was like, hey, you know, boom, boom, boom. And that's what pulled him out. So my thing is when I said about 2 weeks ago on the podcast show that we did, they was politicking. That was game politicking right there. Because Schoolboy Q is a Hoover. You know what I'm saying? And by me being a Hoover, I know how the politics work. And this is why I was trying to tell you, Gitmo, the last time we talked about this. There's going to be some gunplay in this, man. And
it's already been some gunplay.
Yeah, you ain't hear about the bodyguard getting shot at Drake house?
It's already been gunplay.
And there been two incidents already.
Yeah,
but look, this ain't coming from. Okay, right now the gunplay that's been involved. They tried to come out earlier today and say, "Oh, it's got something to do with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar did it." Man, first of all, look here, y'all all ain't been playing fair, all of y'all. Because the weekend bodyguard got shot and hurt as well. You see what I'm saying? This was before today, in the past.
Yeah.
Now weekend, and damn it, and Drake been beefing. They've been beefing for a while now.
For a long time.
Yes. So guess what? They both been going at each other. Don't forget, the weekend was on "We Don't Trust You" too. That's one of the people that's a challenger in this Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
So why would Kendrick even have to do anything to you? Because I'm already winning.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I've already won against you. I don't need to go dirty up my victory by sending somebody to your house to shoot you. That's dumb.
I thought they
Now you need to worry.
Right. But
now you need to worry about the other people. Go ahead.
But yeah, no, I'm just kind of going back on the reason why J. Cole apologized and dropped out of it. Life is much more valuable than that, man. I mean, I love the battle and the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's all great for hip hop. But at the same time, it's not worth you getting in something and somebody lose their life or you lose your life. Yeah. You know, so that's what I was trying to say, you know, on the couple of podcasts ago, you know, but that was all politics right there, man. You know, just like I said, Chicago, I actually just got word from Chicago. Some guys went back, you know, tried to politic or whatever, and got killed, you know, because they ain't been there in a while, you know, and the people there in Chicago, like they run it.
They took too long with the politicking. Yeah.
Right.
They took too long. They had an opportunity and they took too long. And see, okay, yeah. So what you were saying, I remember the show you talking about, Mark, because I was like, because Curtis was kind of upset. That was that episode. He was snapping. Yeah. That's my favorite episode. And I was gonna say that, and y'all gonna trip because y'all know me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mark still call me Rat. Him and Chris. So I can say I've gotten to the point where I have a different kind of cloud of karma around me. So I felt J. Cole when he was saying, "I ain't got time for. I already got to deal with what this song is gonna do." With the karma that I've created. I like the way I'm living. That nigga ride his bike everywhere he go. That nigga don't even have a gun on him. I mean, J. Cole lives a cool ass life to be someone of that stature. He didn't want to lose that freedom. He knew if he crossed that line too far, there was no coming back. And these two now realize there's no coming back from this shit. And Drake is really mad because now he's alienated himself from a lot of the hip hop community. So I'm curious to see when can this nigga drop another record? Because this last album I heard was on some bullshit. So he was due for a good one, but he done lost this. So he's cannabis in this situation.
Who you talking about? Hold on. Who you talking about?
Drake is cannabis in this situation.
That's why you want to spend. That's why. Let me tell you something, bro. Right now, he in a bad spot. He in a real bad spot. And I'm gonna tell you, like I was talking to Paul about. You gotta understand, bro. They playing on a whole different level. It's not like it happens to be like it used to be when we didn't have technology. Technology done fucked the game up. Now look. Remember the line? See, this the line to me that always is gonna haunt this nigga. When he told Metro to shut up and make some drums, nigga. When he told Metro that on that drop and give me 50, what'd he do? He said, okay, I'm gonna make some drums. He sampled the BBL Drizzy track and turned it into a challenge.
Turned into a banger. Yep.
So look how many people look, and that's like saying, okay, if you win first place, you get a track from Metro Boomin. Who don't want a track from Metro Boomin?
Right.
Now, look, this is the kick in the balls. He turns around and says, and even the runner-up gets a track from Metro Boomin. That means you get 2 tracks.
Right.
So anybody in the hood
didn't score for Enter the Spider-Verse, so he's like,
man, come on, bro.
Yeah,
he did good. He been doing good since he done did a whole bunch of people's beats.
Yeah, he's
Also, his album Heroes and Villains did good, which Drake was supposed to be on. He did Spider-Verse, like what you just said. And he done turned around and came back out with Future again, what you just said, with a 2-part.
Dog,
man,
he's
come on,
got
bro.
a part in the movie. They made him a little Spider-Man and everything.
Yep.
He had a line, so he probably get a royalty or some kind of percentage off that movie.
He does. So look, so basically what I'm trying to say is now you got every local artist in the hood who want to track from Metro Boomin dissing you. now, even when this is over, you know we can go on TikTok, YouTube. This is stamped in life. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Even later on, when you think all this is cleared over, anytime somebody want to joke on you, oh no, you did, man. Play that BBL Drizzy. You know what I'm saying?
It's all time stamp, so it'll never go nowhere.
Man, you're like a Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. When these kids grow up, somebody gonna fuck with them and play Meet the Grams over the loudspeakers or some shit. Man, we human.
you got something on you like Milli Vanilli now. Think about it, like Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
How they had something on them, no matter where you go, you gonna be fucked with.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Man,
Why you think he said
say Drake your daddy? They gonna go. It's one nigga in the school gonna go in on this kid just cause Drake your daddy. That's all they gotta find out. That kid catching hell from K through 12. I promise you.
and see, you gotta understand this too. Think about the last time, and this is what back to the hard part 6. Since you said that, DB, on the hard part 6, we talking about we fed you all that information and da. Guess what? The last time I'm gonna play a little game of trivia with y'all. The last time Drake had a deal and Pusha T dropped his track, who did he lose his deal with?
Adidas.
Thank you. So why this time you gonna risk any? Why you gonna risk any allegations when you can get more of your endorsements or your new deals taken away from you? You already see earlier today they done vandalized your overseas. They done vandalized your OVO shop or your clothing line shop. They put the not like us, they not like us on the front. They graffitied his shit.
But then on his right side, he got insurance on that, so that he gonna get that back anyway. Yeah, that's
it's the ridicule, bro.
Yeah,
but we talk about ego. Okay, let's tap into somewhere else. We talk about ego and pride. Somebody asked me, "Do you think Drake is gonna respond?" He has no choice but to respond.
He might not respond no more now, but he may not. This might be it though.
That's a wrap.
It might be a wrap.
It should be a wrap.
Yeah.
See, you have to now go do the R. Kelly, and they be like, "What's the R. Kelly?" You have to.
Tarek Nasheed said that motherfucker had to fucking do charities in Africa. He
got to do the icon, build a city.
Yeah. No, you don't. He ain't got to do none of that. He ain't got to do none of that.
Come out with drip coin.
Hey, man. He ain't got to do none of that. All thing he had to do is fall back and start making more hits. That's what he has to do.
Yeah.
Well, look, we gotta wrap it up, fam. Look, but this was a good show, man. But anything y'all want to say before we wrap it up? And thanks for checking in with us, Cam. I really appreciate that. Anything y'all want to say?
Hell yeah, man. Like I say, I'm gonna try to. I'll try. Now I got this shit hooked up. It's one button push, and I'm here whenever. So yeah, whenever I get here, I'll just hop in the studio when you post the link.
Done deal. Anything y'all want to say? And Mister, before we wrap up.
I just want to say, man, keep up with social media, keep up with the platforms and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Also, go ahead. I'll finish up what I gotta say. But go ahead.
Of course, if you're in the Louisville area or Southern Indiana, last Sunday of every month, come to Grindhouse Pro Wrestling at the arena. If you're in the OVW area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The last Sunday of every month, we are putting on our show. Come see us and survive the grind. Tell them Anuba sent you.
Right on.
That's all. I got a shout out. I'm still working.
Hey, I was going to say right quick, and I got a special guest sitting right here. That's the thing. You feel me? Right. I got a special guest in here. You feel me?
Extra P.
So that's what it do. But go ahead, Mystery.
Go ahead, Mystery.
Hey man, like I say, y'all tune in, man, every Saturday noon. Check out Big Bro Dollar Bisco. Has a new show every Saturday. Y'all check me out, man. First and third Sunday. We got great gospel music playing. And y'all be careful out there because the storm is continuing and it's supposed to be done, I guess, about 3 o'clock in the morning. So y'all be very careful. And I apologize earlier because I think it was hail hitting my windows. So that's why my sound had went out. So y'all be careful out there, man. The storm is not over with. Be careful.
Yeah, we got tornado warnings here. We've been having them since yesterday.
Sure. And right quick, I want to say, but don't forget to check us out again right here next week, every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, back and forth show. I have a new show up this week on Mixcloud.com. I got the Bad Boy Show. I did a show dedicated to Bad Boy Entertainment, so you're going to hear all the classic Bad Boy shit. I have a new show coming up this week, and don't forget to check my brother out every first and third Sunday, Mixcloud.com/WBF 2.0. We'll see you guys next week. It's a wrap. Peace.
You wouldn't know nothing about that.
All right.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. With mystery and Get Mo, we rock the most. It's the back